We're gonna be doing like a glowy spring look, and I went really light with this concealer on my eyes because I want the colors to pop. I'm switching up my makeup palettes today. So I'm using the Makeup by Tammy X Revolution palette. Here's what she looks like. I'm packing dusk all over the crease and taking it upward. Not right up underneath my brow, but very close to it. And then the reason that I'm packing it on is so that I get the most pigment out of it. And then gently just blend out the edges of it. And then we're gonna go into Sundown, bring that on the outer corner, and then just work it upwards into Dusk a little bit. And I'm still using the same brush and tapping motions. And this brush is the Morphe M504 brush. Did I show y'all that shade? It's called Sundown. So I'm just tapping to get the most pigment. And then I'm gonna bring it inwards, all the way over. And just lightly blend as you go. And then we're going into Sunrise and tapping that all over the lid. I do want to give this look a little bit more depth, so I'm going into this shade called Horizons, and I'm going to put that right in the crease. And then blend it upwards just a little bit. And now we're gonna jump into the face before we go back into the eye. Using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Gonna let that dry down. I'm gonna color correct, and I'm actually using my NYX Powder Puff Lippy to color correct. I'm just gonna use a little bit of it with a little bit of my orange corrector. Hey, I'm gonna set the face. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me to set it, and I'm using a damp sponge. Gonna set underneath the eye. Using a damp sponge to set your face just makes so much of a difference. And I'm gonna take that over my mustache. I'm using my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and then I like to go in with the brush to get some full coverage. Then I like to take my sponge and just blend out the rest. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like this gives you such good coverage and it makes the makeup lay beautifully. I love using a damp sponge for this process. I know some people like using a brush, but I just cannot get with the brush. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what. And my neck is like not really a different color, kind of. But I can't do anything about that. I'm not gonna put foundation down there because I don't know. Maybe I will. I guess I will. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal, and you already know I'm using Chai. This is by Too Faced. And we're going to contour using our Black Opal Face Stick. So we're gonna go ahead and just start blending out that contour and take it back into your hairline so that your face does not look unbalanced. I'm gonna take my sponge and just go over the bottom of the contour so it doesn't look like I have a beard. I'm using a triangle puff for my concealer. telling you, using a puff is going to hit every single time. I'm like, wait, oh my God, I'm so out of focus. I'm so sorry, y'all. My mirror is like way on the other side of the room. Now I'm gonna go back in with my sponge, and it has that product on it. So I'm just gonna like turn it to the side. Right here is where I'm going to use to blend my concealer into my contour and just make sure there are no harsh edges. And then I use that on the side of my nose as well. So that's what we're looking like. I do want to go a little bit brighter on my under eye. Use my Juvia's Place concealer and just place that right in here. While that's sitting, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up just to bring some color back into the face. And to bronze, of course, I'm using my Juvia's Place palette. I go into both shades, and I'm using a blush brush. And I'm going to lightly tap that bronzer on so that I get that airbrushed effect. I'm not going to do this because I don't want my bronzer to look really harsh. And I'm not taking it down either. See how I have like that natural contour? I'm just going to stay above that. And if you use a brush to apply your bronzer, it's just gonna help you get a really soft effect so that you can keep on building up this product if you would like. Now we're gonna move on to the nose. So I'm using the same palette and I'm going to start sculpting out where I want my nose contour to be. So I am basically carving out my brow bone, the front of my brow bone. And that's gonna help shape the bridge of my nose. Now I bring mine into a V, just like so, like this. I'm back in with our triangle puff and we're just gonna blend out this concealer. And I'm keeping this concealer more so focused in the center of my face, like right smack dab underneath my eye, just right there. And then what you want to do is go back in with the beauty blender and just blend out those edges. And there you go. I'm still using my sponge and I'm just going into my pressed powder. This is by Maybelline in the shade 310. Doing this step really helps my under eye concealer last a whole lot longer. And look at how bright I am. I am gonna go in and tone that down. Using a powder puff, we're going into Huda Beauty Cinnamon Bun. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Cinnamon Bun. And we're going to set one more time. Over all the places where I put my concealer. And dust that off the nose and clean up around the area where I added that powder. I'm going back in with my contour brush or my bronzer and I'm just cleaning up, slightly sweeping the area where I added that powder on my forehead. So I'm just taking this big brush and I'm dipping into my Fit Me setting powder. dipping into my Fit Me setting powder, and I'm just gonna set the rest of the face. And I'm also gonna take this down my neck. All right, we're looking a little ghostly, so I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Okay, so we're not done with the eyes. We're going back into our palette, and I'm taking Horizon, and I'm just gonna go on the lower lash line. And then I'm going into Sunrise with the same brush, and I'm just gonna add that lower. And don't worry, I'm gonna go in and blend this out. I just wanna get it where I want it first. Now I'm taking another brush. This is a Morphe M3V2 brush, and I'm taking that yellow shade, and I'm going to just blend out all those shades. Using the same brush, we're going into Sunset, and I'm going to pop that right on the inner corner. Ooh, that is very pigmented. Be careful with that one. So we're using Gorge Orange by e.l.f. Putting that on the cheeks. This is so pretty. And this look is meant to look like hydrating and plump. I don't know if it's as hydrating, but I just want like a sunburst type energy. I'm gonna go over my nose. I'm going into my Snackaroos blush. This is by the Beauty Bakery. This is in the shade Hey Pumpkin. And I'm just going to add that on top. So I want the orange to pop a little bit more. I'm going in with the CoverGirl Hot Frenzy True Blend Blush. And that is gonna do it. And then we're also gonna take some of this and place it right on the inner part of the cheek. Taking our One Size setting spray. I'm gonna add lashes today, so I'm using these So Wispy lashes by Kiss. Lashes are on. I struggled a little bit. Anyway, I'm going in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil and Yogurt, and I just like to use that to highlight my nose. I'm gonna go in with a brown liner. This is by Sephora. It's just a true brown liner. I'm gonna use my Milani. I love Milani lipsticks. They're my favorite. And this is in the shade Sensual. We're gonna add tease to the inner lip. And then of course we're going in with a gloss. I could leave it matte, but I want this to be more of a spring look, so we're going in with a gloss. I'm gonna take Cinnamon Roll and go in the center of my lip. What it is, I'm having a hard time with my look giving today, so I'm taking more blush. I think I needed more blush. Yeah. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.